It has been a crazy start to the summer for hip-hop, no doubt, and with the way things are going, it's not looking like we're done yet with the back and forth. The rap community have enjoyed a fun summer so far with direct disses, full-blown feuds, and the complete obliteration of Drake and his inflated ego, which some fans felt was needed to reset the status quo and put Canadian Drizzy in his place. But even Drake's biggest critics probably never imagined he'd get roasted the way that he did, and now the buzz in town is that another rap beef is about to go down. Again. This time, it's none other than A$AP Rocky, another rapper who has Drake on their blacklist. A$AP just announced the impending release of his fourth studio album, Don't Be Dumb, which will drop on August 30th to his fans' amusement. They've been waiting for this project, and now it's almost here. Rocky has started building the hype for this LP, creating a buzz by hosting private listening parties to preview the album and share a taste of what's to come. What we've learned so far is there's going to be some heavy collab on the album, like a new track with Tyler the Creator and another featuring J. Cole, which could mean that we'd be getting some dope music on this project. But beyond these highly anticipated collabs, DJ Cast 1 confirmed what the fans have been yearning for, and that is A$AP Rocky's reply to Drake's endless troll of him and his girl Rihanna. The DJ confirmed this in an interview on Ebro in the Morning, where he revealed that A$AP Rocky is going to be dissing Drake, replying to him with some heavy bars after Drizzy called him out on Family Matters. When talking about the project and what he heard at one of the listening events, Cast 1 said, quote, "I heard songs being played. I heard Slick Rick on it, and that was amazing. I also heard A$AP Rocky definitely addressing a lot of the main topics that are happening out here right now. Let's just say the list keeps going on strong." After saying this, Ebro replied by saying, "So you saying Drake's still on Rocky's list, is that what you saying?" DJ Cast 1 replied, "Oh, he's going to be cemented on the list after this." With this revelation from DJ Cast 1, an influential figure in hip-hop and someone with inside information and direct info on this highly anticipated A$AP Rocky album, it's safe to say this is a direct confirmation that Drake is going to get the reply he deserves after he spit a lot of bars on Family Matters, throwing serious shots at Rocky, and even called him out for disappearing from the hip-hop scene since his last album in 2018. BBL Drizzy didn't stop there though. He flexed on Rocky by claiming his baby mama, the mother of Adonis, his son, used to be Rocky's girl. He even went as far as throwing shade at Rocky's current lady and mother of his kids, Rihanna. When Family Matters dropped, a lot of fans felt Drake didn't really win a lot of points on Kendrick, but agreed that he ripped A$AP Rocky to shreds and put him in his place. But now it seems like we will be getting A$AP Rocky's reply on this feud in his upcoming album, after throwing subliminal shots at Drake for always sneak dissing on Future and Metro Boomin's album We Still Don't Trust You. The whole hip-hop world is still reeling from the fallout of the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and apparently almost every rap song released by other rappers since then always includes direct shots at Drake. It feels like open season on him, with every rapper who has some kind of score to settle with Drake utilizing the opportunity presented by Kendrick. This feud with Kendrick seemed to have done some kind of hard reset in the rap world, and now A$AP Rocky is just the next in line to throw the knockout blow. Just a few months ago, Drake going after Kendrick, Future, The Weeknd, Metro Boomin, and Rick Ross was the ultimate talk of the town, and the fallout of the back and forth, especially from Kendrick, has been scathing. There isn't really much to say now about his beef with The Weeknd, Metro, and Future, as the trail has gone cold, or with Rick Ross for that matter, which has since turned to petty trolling, but Drizzy is certainly still reeling from Kendrick's blows, that's for sure. Right now, it seems Drake has decided to just get back in the studio and steady the ship, and also reclaim his spot as the most coveted musical feature in the past decade. However, he's been finding it quite difficult, as he hasn't been able to recover yet and get his groove back. His recent songs just aren't hitting that spot yet. Before this beef, Drake was a genius at putting together songs that most fans would fall in love with, but ever since it all went down, it's been tough to say the least. Now it seems like Rocky is coming around to handle his business with Drake too and have his taste of blood, and let me tell you, that's not a good look for Drake, who is already dramatically weakened and needs a revival. It's very difficult to imagine how he's going to survive another full-blown rap beef. When this beef boils over eventually, the consequences could be significant to Drake's already battered legacy from his beef with Kendrick. You can't dispute the fact that Drake versus Kendrick created a ripple effect in the cultural landscape of hip-hop in a way only a few artists could ever pull off, but also the fact that Kendrick won that beef flat out in form and style, and the fallout has been immense, with Drake releasing underwhelming songs ever since Kendrick buried him. Now, he is at a point in his career where everything seems to be crashing down all of a sudden, and Drake is no longer the revered hitmaker he once was. With this A$AP Rocky impending diss, there's a chance he will get knocked deeper into the abyss he's trying to crawl back from, making him a shadow of his former self, rid of confidence and taking L's from left, right, and center. The possibility of what could go down with this impending diss could do more damage to Drake's image if it all goes wrong, but there is a silver lining. It could also be the boost he needs, as he could redirect the bad energy he's been getting and focus it on Rocky, thereby saving his image if it goes in his favor. This right here is the reason why this could be a pivotal moment for Drake's career, a tipping point of revival or absolute doom, and most importantly, pure entertainment for critics and fans alike. It will be shocking if Drake doesn't respond to whatever Rocky throws at him, because at the point he is at right now, he has had enough L's with Kendrick getting in his head and him spiraling out of control on social media and releasing underwhelming music that's only showing how much he lacks in confidence and form currently. On some level, you could imagine Drake has been waiting for a prime opportunity like the one that's about to present itself, a chance to change the current perception of a loser about him and turn the tide in his favor. Something he has been aiming to achieve by releasing some singles and features that have performed poorly and barely made any dent. A$AP Rocky is about to throw Drake a lifeline, his best chance at making a swift recovery and redeeming what's left of his image, as we can all assume that Drake can take on Rocky, who is not anywhere near Kendrick's level at least. To pull it off though, Drake has to re-strategize, rethink his approach to rapping. And this is because while Rocky is not as lyrical or immensely tactical as Kendrick, he is out for blood, and with the name calling of Rihanna, his wife, and the heavy bars that Drake shot at him on Family Matters, he's probably going to come out swinging, and if Drake isn't up to the task, he's going to get knocked out. It's also important to note how long A$AP Rocky has spent perfecting this album and putting the pieces together. If he isn't confident in what he has cooked for his eagerly anticipating fans and also his chances of winning this feud with Drake, he wouldn't set a date for the album release. Even beyond all that, Rocky could be sitting on a gold mine of disses he has been keeping for Drake, and probably wanted to unleash it all on him after he dropped Family Matters earlier, but opted to shelve it and let Kendrick have the whole floor dealing with Drake. Rocky will surely have an edge with that decision in this upcoming feud, and unless Drake realizes the truth of this and prepares adequately on his tactics, unlike the way he underestimated Kendrick, Rocky will wipe the floor with him. The consequences of him losing another rap beef to A$AP Rocky will be astronomical, especially now that Kendrick Lamar has changed the whole perception of him and handed him the greatest L a rapper could ever experience. If Drake loses out again, he might not recover, because this time around, he's no longer the de facto fan favorite he used to be. Many are sick of his sound already. At this point in his long and distinguished career, Drizzy finds himself on a crossroad where his reputation and abilities have never been more scrutinized, and for him not to lose at all, he needs to do something. This is why things are getting heated up. The buzz blowing through the roof as A$AP Rocky's album keeps getting closer and closer to its release date. In a summer where Kendrick Lamar solidified himself as the king of hip-hop and Drake displayed how much of a sore loser he is, and every attempt of taking control of the narrative failed miserably so far, it seems like there's still so much more entertainment coming our way. This is a moment of truth for Drake. He can either save his legacy and finish the year as a rapper who can still defeat some big names in the industry, or become the ultimate loser who can't stand tall in a genre he always claimed to be the king of. For both Drake and Rocky, this next cycle of the impending back and forth must be intriguing, especially now that the album is getting all the buzz because of the highly anticipated Drake diss. A$AP Rocky better be good enough with the bars on his album and show Drake he should have never disrespected him or mentioned the name of his wife. And from Drake's perspective, he should understand that Rocky has had all the time in the world to prepare for this feud, and he better be prepared to counter properly and intelligently, because in the grand scheme of things, he is on the losing side already, and he probably can't handle another loss, or else he's going to be the joke of the decade if he loses again. With all that being said, share your opinions of this anticipated diss track that's going to be on A$AP Rocky's album. Who do you think will end up on the winning side? Is A$AP good enough to finish off what Kendrick started, or will Drake rear his head once again? Share it all in the comment section, and if you love content like this, like, share, and subscribe, and you'll never miss another video.